Did I show you my newest mystery? This is great. Whenever I do magic, somebody says, Gerry, can you make me disappear? This is terrific. Here he goes. Here you go. And just that fast you disappear. Where did you go? Okay, but oh, you're back. It was a great mystery for me. But seriously, I think I just had an episode. Hey, touch one of those cards, please. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Pull that right out of there, if you would. I will cut small packs to the table just like this. Say stop whenever.
Stop whenever.
Excellent, just as I asked. Your card goes right in there at a random location. Now it's hard to find your selected card in that pack because, well, you know, they all look alike from this side. So I'm just going to have your card hold its breath. If it holds its breath like that, you see then it turns blue.
Oh, no way.
Just like that. Isn't that nice? You'd like me to prove it, wouldn't you? And look at that. There it is, the Seven of Diamonds. Stands out in the crowd. They said it couldn't be done a second time. I will now shuffle through the cards like this. I'd like you to say stop at some moment. Now as I shuffle like this, when you say stop, I will show you a card. There are a lot of cards in this deck to choose from. So as I go through like this, you see the possibilities are limitless. So please just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right there. I'd like you to take a peek at that card. You got it? Don't forget that one. Watch closely. There it is. We make him hold his breath, and just like that, well, why don't we do it the hard way?
No way. That is just... how do you do that?
I'll never tell.
I guess not.
I promise not to. The following has always been one of my favorite pick-a-card tricks. A slight preparation is needed. You need to get a red-backed card. In this case, I will use the Ace of Hearts, the duplicate Ace of Hearts from this deck, and of course the rest of the cards. Now this can be any cards. It doesn't have to necessarily be the two aces. It could be two jacks, whatever you like. This card of the two alike cards goes on the face, and the red one goes next. That is your setup on the bottom of the pack. You're ready to perform. Now you have a card selected. It can be any one of these. And there it is. You now bring these back together, making sure that this stays on the bottom. Audience is asked to remember their selected card. I now use a kick cut off the pack, ask my audience to replace the card. When they do replace that card, that places these two cards with the red-backed one right on top of the selected two of spades. I place these on the table for a moment. Now you can tell a number of things about your card. I'm going to make it stand out in the crowd. I snap my fingers. I cast a shadow across the cards. And now your card really stands out in the crowd. There it is. A nice presentational ploy is to say, you noticed the face of your card, but you probably didn't notice the back was completely different from all the rest. And as you can see, it is. There's one red card in the deck. You now separate the deck at this point, placing these cards back on top of the pack. Remember this, the other Ace of Hearts is here on the bottom. This is an Ace of Hearts, and that is the selected card. You now gesture using this hand and showing that red card, and I'm doing a get ready over here. I am getting ready for a double lift. The red card is replaced onto the pack. Now I do my double lift and show that, look, there it is, your two of spades, the one card that truly stands out in the pack. I now turn that card back over, face down, deal it to the side. I now offer the audience the fact that, let me try that again. Is it possible for me to repeat this? Here's what you're going to do. I am now going to force this card on the spectator. How I like to do this is I get a little finger break on this card above it by buckling at the front. Just like this. That allows me to get a break. My thumb, right thumb, now grabs it, and I kick cut off some cards again. The two hands come together, and you can see how that ace of hearts gets deposited now onto the upper half of that pack. I'm now going to use a riffle force. I'm going to riffle with my thumb down the edge, asking for somebody to call stop. About halfway down, and it is easy to time, you stop, according to hearing their voice. Now, I'm not separating at that point. Remember, in this riffle force, I separate at this point. My hand comes into the top. I allow this to close. I pick up that pack, extend my left hand, offering that card for the audience to look at. You have just forced the ace of hearts onto spectator 2. You now have that card placed back into the deck, and you tell your audience you're going to try to do that again. But maybe they were even looking a little too close this time, because you see, when I spread, I just can't seem to find another red card in the deck. So we'll have to do it the hard way. And there it is, the red-backed ace of hearts. Remember, because of that double lift, the ace of hearts, the other one, has been sitting there the whole time. But the audience believed that this was the first card selected, the two of spades, and it was just placed aside. So the second card was looked at. Everybody noted it, the ace of hearts. It went back into the deck. I spread these out, looking as if I can try to find the ace of hearts now turned red. It doesn't seem to be here. Wait a minute. And there is your revelation for the second half of this fine little mystery. I know you will enjoy doing this one for your friends and audience.